Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Abduction, Chapter 7 with Wheel Trouble. At the last episode, we had left off just finishing Kaptar, and we were headed to Murray when we had found these pages sitting in the mayor's office. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started by reading these pages, and then off to Murray. Mr. Mayor, at your behest, here is the information pertaining to the Bleeder, its history, and some of the engineering behind it. The Bleeder project was designed and built at the request of Mayor Sims to collect and dissipate the ever-increasing power in the entire ecosystem. Mayor Sims was reluctant to allow the system to come to fruition as he, and others, had become suspicious of Mayor Farley's death. He believed that without knowing more precisely what would happen to the cell while at fruition, it was ill-advised to allow it to possibly open, thus allowing what might be outside in and what might be inside out. The system has the capacity to throttle all four connected worlds. The idea, as you are well aware, is to suppress the ecosystem power and thus inhibit full maturity of the trees. It was postulated, and since became apparent, that this suppression will keep whatever unknown maturity process from happening, and grant us direct control of tree fruition. The rate of dissipation is sensed and regulated automatically. The power is collected through the Villian-engineered extruded cables that attached directly to the dome membrane. When the maximum power level is exceeded, the dissipation phase is triggered, creating an electrical charge followed by a discharge into the water. Through electrolysis, an amount of hydrogen and oxygen is generated. We capture some of these elements for our own use, but the great majority is released into our atmosphere. The gassing might be a cause for concern were it not for the ecosystem's ability to filter and maintain our atmosphere at near ideal levels. Excess hydrogen and oxygen content and pressure generated by the process is rebalanced quickly by the membrane. As you know, we discourage swimming when the bleeder is operational. Regards, CW. Okay, now that we know what the dissipation device does, we're going to go ahead and move on to Murray and see what we can do there. Just so happens that the Murray device is right at the end of this walkway. And as we get out of this tunnel, it's going to be just on our left. And brace yourself, this level has a lot of transition sequences in it. We're going to get a lot of pixelation. And we're back on Murray. There's that platform we were on earlier. And what do we have here? We have a map.
Don't panic. This is the best way to keep everyone safe. Just stay on this path and cross the first bridge. Then keep going until you get to that sign-in area. You'll get more information after you sign in.
Don't panic. Best advice so far. Alright. I'm guessing this was a walkway they used to get everyone chambered before locking down. Cute. No way across. Oh, time to teleport back. It would be interesting to know what made them come up with the whole pixelation idea for the transitions. Wow, this one's turning into a really long one. There we go. Back to Hunrath. The bridge we had here is gone. Maybe it's back on Murray. With only 4 planets, you'd think I could keep track of the names of all of them. But you would be wrong. I'm not just bad with names of people, I'm bad with names of places, too. Well, with any luck, that bridge is sitting there waiting for us, and we'll just continue on. I'm willing to bet we'll find another red beam, since that's been a constant theme through the other levels. Oh, sure enough, there it was in the background. What a lovely view. The Villians sure knew how to pick a planet. Let's see what's up here. We have structure. What do you want to bet these are the ships they were going to use? Well, there's the red beam. Let's explore the ship a little bit. I assume this is a ship. Oh look, it's a claw machine. Yay! We get to nuke it from orbit. Oh. The fine details need to be used here. What's that?
This be unexpected.
You're telling me.
Good. But happy. Good. Very good time to be come here now. I am not know who you are, but I could use help.
Why is he shimmering red?
I am trapped. Not can move. These beasts, called villains, they are much danger. Just look around. They live below water. And they are storing us for food. You will see as you go. Come. I cannot be here. Find a way to me. And I can figure this out.
He makes it seem like we have a choice. We have to get to the tree. Rather curious. Alright. Let's charge straight for the dome wall since we just disabled that. See what we can find. In the last episode, I'd asked where you guys would like to stay, or previous episode at any rate. This would be the planet that I could retire on, right here. Nice little view of the actual Kaptar. But yeah, Murray, in my mind, is just absolutely picturesque. More views of Kaptar. And the cliff dwellings. Well, that's convenient. We have a device here. Let's see if we can turn this bridge on. Now, earlier I'd said we needed to know the numbers 1, 2, and 3. So right there, we've just turned a panel on with the number 1. Doesn't seem like that should have worked completely as well as it did. So let's draw a bunch of lines here and see what we get. Butkus. We got frames. That's it. And that's what the 1 does, is it just puts a frame in. What 2 does is it puts down a blue walkway. You can walk on 2 just fine. 3 is the completed panel, though. So we're just gonna do 3 for pure aesthetic's sake. And that's a 3 panel right there. Okay. Now we just need to put in the last 3, which is going to be on the left-hand side. The way these numbers work, the first digit is in the center, has the pin piece on the center dot. The second digit, the second column, is the top dot. The right dot is the third. Fourth is the bottom, and the fifth is the left-hand side. So you could theoretically adjust the panels to suit your purposes just by putting the different numbers in the different spaces. Now keep in mind, everything's base 3. So if you were going to write 4, you would end up writing 1, 1. Does that make sense? Because in one column you'd have 3, and then the next you'd have a 1, so you would have 3 plus 1, 4. But when you write it out, if you were looking at it in our number system, you would see 31. That doesn't mean 31, it means 4. That was quick and painless. Let's see what we have up front here. See what kind of view we get. Whoa.
Sorry.
Why what?
Are you waiting for some purpose? I'd prefer you
An
hurry.
instruction manual. A how-to would have been nice. Don't tell me to hurry and not give me any pointers. You've been here before, Mac. Love that waterfall.
This desperate situation up here. If you could, please.
Why is he glowing red?
Hurry. I appreciate.
I'm working on it. Cut me some slack, man. Great. A dead end. And we've got 2 circles on the floor. Let's see where the middle's gonna take us. Aha! This is gonna take the room out of the equation. And boom. Well, we've had worse transitions. Where are we now? We are in the middle of the salvage yard. Intriguing. Okay, we don't want the entire dome to go back. We still need to be able to walk through. So we're going to take the panel here that's closest to the door and zip back that way and see what we get. And once again, back on Murray. Hopefully we can get through. Yeah. Okay, there's where we came from. There's where we're going. So that did the job. We cleared the room. Is there anything in here worthwhile? Nope, just the trash we brought with us. What's this button do? Nothing. Must be an elevator call button. Get a good look around here. I wonder if it'd be possible just to lounge around in that water. No hazardous chemicals or anything like that. No flesh-eating microbes. It's almost like the Villian picked a vacation planet. And just think, they were actually, when they were taken, they were having to leave it. What was Farley's theory? That the seeds were saving people's lives for whatever reason? Bridge there. And we have no device to turn it on, so another dead end. And despite the water underneath, I'm not going to hazard a jump. Not like you can jump in this game. This is the only piece out of place, so let's take it. And the circle is yellow, so we're going to assume Hunrath. Another decent transition. I like that. We are in a cave that I have not seen. This is a dead end. This is a chasm. More devices. And another dead end. A lot of good that did us. Hopefully the piece that teleported opposite of us had the device we needed on it. So let's take one of these back. Hopefully this won't take the device away from us. You know, we want the device to stay on Murray. Another quick transition. I wonder if the playtesters had anything to do with that. Still no way across there. Well, I goofed something. Time to head back and see what I can see. Oh, look, there's the device. And again, just a whole row of threes. let's see what we have here. A chair. With a note. Hello, Oleg. The gauntlet area is complex. It was meant to be. The Villian intended it to provide friction. The idea is to slow down any mass movement within the world now that we have begun to have our suspicions. You'll notice that they have reformed and extruded entire areas to confuse and slow down any mass attack. Your task will be to reset all the locks in the gauntlet before being potted. Farley. Please keep this to yourself. I used a shade of blue ink that is not easily visible to the Mofang. And then down here we have some circles. Big circle with 4 inside of it. Big circle with 1 to the right. Then 2, then 1 to the right again. We'll see if that comes in handy later. Okay, so this place is called the Gauntlet. Good to know. Let's see if we can spin this entire thing around. Try to take the entire thing back to Murray. Okay, so those drawings that she had didn't have anything to do with this, I don't think. Must be for the next section. Oh look, we can turn this bridge on. If I can draw right. Let's see where this bridge goes. Doesn't seem to go much of anywhere really, though. Okay, that's the device we exploded. So let's try this out. Maybe this will spin the platform. Sure enough, it does. Exactly 180 degrees. That was simple. Well, since it's over here, let's turn this on. This is so tedious. There's got to be an easier way to draw this. And it would figure that the number 3 has the most drawing to do with it. We still have that bridge back on Hunrath to complete, so let's go ahead and zip back and take care of that one. Okay. That's the 2's digit. The 5's digit. Or the 5th place. The 1 digit. The 4th digit. And the 2 column. If I could draw. Okay. Let's try the one on the right here. That figure's locked. So we still need to find a way through there. And blocked off. Fat lot of good that does us. no sense sticking around here. Let's go ahead and get back to Murray. If I can find the right side of this device here. Another dead end. Great. Only one thing to do at this point. Now that we're back on Hunrath, let's see if we opened anything up. Not a thing. Let's take the back way back to Murray and see if that changed anything on that world. It's a lot of playing hopscotch, that's for sure. Would it be hopscotch or leapfrog? I guess it'd be more leapfrog, wouldn't it? Great. Very much leapfrog. Now what can we do? Still nothing. Doesn't seem to have opened any new area. Back to Murray we go. And we still can't get through. At this point, we've turned this into a giant jawbreaker. Now, hopefully this lets us through. Otherwise, we're going to have to find some alternative means of getting through to the tree on Murray. Can we see through? Finally. Okay. We've made it through. Taking a look around here. And what do we have? Let's go up and get a better view here. That's a nice view. Oh, wonderful. We have a rotating table maze. And that's all for this episode. We'll see you next time in Chapter 8 of Let's Play Obduction. This is Wheel Trouble signing off.